The rumor is the February 1st UFC Fight Night card in Saudi Arabia is going to be headlined by Israel Adesanya versus Nasruddin Imavov. Great opportunity for Imavov if he can get the victory. He's ranked number 5. Adesanya is ranked number 2. For Adesanya, there might be a little bit of a lack of motivation for this fight because it's not a title fight. It's not a fight that's going to get him a title fight. It's not a rematch where he's seeking revenge. It's not a fight against a big mainstream star, but nonetheless, it's for a paycheck, and that's what's going to be next for him, most likely. Ohio's going to be pissed. He was looking to get that fight. It was between him and Imavov, number 5 and number 6, who were going to get the Adesanya fight next, and it went to Imavov, most likely. UFC does some pretty good fight night cards in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. 2 rumored fights is the main event, Adesanya versus Imavov, and also Shara Bullet versus MVP rumored for that card. 4 fights are confirmed. Ikram Alaskara versus Andre Muniz, Sergey Pavlovich versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik in a heavyweight contest, Jasmine Jasdavicius versus Myra Bueno Silva, and Hamdi Abdal Wahab versus Jamal Pogues. That card is also added Shamil Gaziev versus Thomas Peterson. Gaziev just re-entered the rankings because Stipe retired. The heavyweight division's got to be the worst in the sport. She did not elaborate as to what surgery, but Tracy Cortez says surgery went smooth. Still loopy, but I just want to thank everyone who's reached out. The road back won't be easy, but then again, nothing great in life ever comes easy. UFC wanted her to fight December 14th against Miranda Maverick, but this surgery prevented that, so Miranda Maverick will take on Jamie Lynn Horth on that event in Tampa. Anthony Hernandez is going to fight Brendan Allen February 22nd. This is a rematch from 2018 in LFA. Anthony Hernandez won that fight via decision. Brendan Allen is ranked number 9 in the middleweight division. Anthony Hernandez is ranked number 13. Brendan Allen's coming off a loss to Imavov. Anthony Hernandez is coming off a win over Michel Pereira, and he's won 6 in a row. Good opportunity for him to break into the top 10 if he can get the victory over Allen.
Off the ground and snap your fat neck. And then I'll blather your Tommy and then I'll blather Tyson with it.
You're 18.
What? What are you going to do, January 18? Alright, do you know when you're beating me, Tom? I'm going to snap you with a leg kick. What are you going to do then? You can't fight, you've got no power. You've got the IQ of a loaf of bread. You're an absolute empty-head. Hey, you're an empty-head. You're an empty-head. Tom Aspinall, oh my God. Ask Tom. Ask Tom. What? Thomas Hart said you're a crazy shithouse. I'm on my own shithouse. Go on, walk out your pair of shithouses. See you later, fucking shithouses. Tommy, shut up, empty head. I'm not arsed. Think I'm arsed about it? I will kick you straight across the face.
You're bad, love, I can't save you. Sorry.
I'm bad, what for, kid?
Shoplifting.
What?
That's all.
Shoplifting?
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Face cow. Who'd you think you're out of?
You're not allowed.
Get out. Hey, you know what I always say? Time to that offensive view. 10 out of you.
While Dana White was really angry that John Jones is pound for pound number 2 and not number 1, John Jones is cool with it. Being ranked number 2 pound for pound at 37, I'm happy with that. In a potential matchup between Jones and Aspinall, betting odds currently slightly favor Aspinall according to recent lines. Aspinall is listed at minus 135, making him a slight favorite, while Jones is at plus 115, a narrow underdog. John Jones changed his X handle to Johnny Meat because he didn't think Boney, his former handle, Boney, was really catching on.
Alright guys, up and at it. Got my sunglasses on because this guy gave me a black eye. Or a blacker eye, I should say. Shout out to Moss Daily. Real good sea moss. Check it out for yourself. You know. I want to try to post my meals for a few weeks just to encourage myself to not get fat again. Oh, so tempted to just blow up.
Carol Hossa versus Aileen Perez also added to that card January 18th, UFC 311 at the Intuit Dome. Netflix says the Paul Tyson boxing bout was a record-setting event. They say that the Paul Tyson fight is the most streamed sporting event ever, peaking at 65 million concurrent streams with 38 million concurrent streams in the United States. Chael Sonnen is the host of the 16th annual World MMA Awards by Fighters Only magazine, live December 5th at the Virgin Hotels in Las Vegas. This fight is moved to UFC 311, Tercios versus Sopai. Originally it was supposed to happen earlier this month, but Tercios had a medical issue after a weight cut. UFC strawweight Cheyenne Velismus hasn't fought in a couple years, and she won't be for a little bit because she's 23 months pregnant. Second child with UFC middleweight Roman Dolidze. Her former husband, JP Bays, was cut last year by the UFC after getting knocked out by Marcus McGee. Pretty strange that the UFC has a featherweight fight between Bryce Mitchell and Kron Gracie on the main card of UFC 310 instead of having a much more important featherweight fight on the main card between Sterling and Evloev, which is on the prelims. Maybe the UFC and Dana just don't like Aljo, and for whatever reason, Dana trashed Movsar Evloev's fight with Arnold Allen really badly. That was his last fight, but it was actually a really interesting fight, good fight, competitive fight amongst a couple fighters in the middle of the top 10. Maybe they'll change this by the time the fight actually happens, UFC 310, because right now it really doesn't make any sense. Aljo regarding this just says, I'm going to have to remind them, the UFC, that they left money on the table. As far as the fight goes, maybe it'll be a grappling heavy contest, or maybe they cancel out their wrestling and they just slug it out. Former UFC fighter Lorenz Larkin, no longer part of Bellator.
Hey, so just wanted to keep everybody updated who's interested. Your boy's officially a free agent. Me and my team could officially start talking to other promotions. I'm excited. This is another part of the career, that we got to do. So I'm pumped, excited what the future brings, and excited to see who wants an exciting welterweight to come in. So, let's see.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tune in tomorrow live on the 9th Circuit YouTube channel. We're on live making history, baby.
Brief centers on Mark Hunt's contention that Zuffa, LLC, Dana White, and Brock Lesnar consistently misrepresented facts, concealed evidence, and engaged in a pattern of behavior that constitutes fraud and a civil conspiracy. Several key examples include text messages suggesting that Lesnar and White arranged for Lesnar to fight in UFC 200 much earlier than publicly announced, the misrepresentation of when Lesnar entered the USADA testing pool, and the misleading statements made by White to Hunt on Twitter regarding Lesnar's doping status.
The brief alleges a civil conspiracy.
The reply brief argues that the actions of UFC, White, Lesnar, USADA, and NSAC, Nevada State Athletic Commission, demonstrate a concerted effort to conceal Lesnar's doping and mislead Hunt. The covenant of good faith and fair dealing implies that parties to a contract must act honestly and fairly towards each other. Hunt argues that the appellees violated this covenant by concealing information, making misleading statements, and failing to uphold the terms of the anti-doping policy.